I spent many years in London working for a number of different advertising agencies and eventually started my own business to do brand strategy and communications, dropped the communications part and came out really to do the thing I always wanted to do, which is this, brand strategy. If one obeys the principle that says if you want to understand anything in life, look to the origin. The origin of the word is in fact Old Norse. For those of us who have studied Old Norse. The word was brandra, B-R-A-N-D-R, which means burnt. And therein lies the confusion, I think, between what people think a brand is, which is really a logo or an identity mark, and something that I think is much more complex than that. No particular reason why they are short-term things. Quite the opposite, actually. In what is such a short-term world, particularly with City driving quarterly results, having a brand and being mindful of a brand and managing a brand does almost by definition mean long-termist in one's thinking. It's a piece of intellectual property that every company should own. Its own unique identifying way of being, the thing that we get behind, the thing that we own, the altar at which we pray. Some people have flags, nations have flags, other people have songs. In my view, all businesses need that one thing that everyone in the business can rally round and get behind. Somewhat myopically, I think digital helps the brand cause a great deal because it brings a greater transparency into businesses than we've ever had before. And that's a good thing, in theory, for helping businesses realise they need to get themselves together because people are watching. What were once walls have now become windows. By the same token, though, that represents different problems and challenges, which is because you're so much on show, unless you've got yourself together, you can be killed off pretty early or be seen for what you really are if you haven't got it together. I'm very mindful of lots of startup businesses that say to me, we're trying to build a brand, which is great on the one hand, but it's a truism that every powerful brand around the world has at its heart an outstanding product. And I always worry when I hear startups talking about the brand before they really talk about the product or the service. You've got to get that right now more than ever before, because without that you're going to get seen. And there is that adage about nothing kills a bad product quicker than good publicity. And the whole notion of digital these days is that it is good publicity or transparent publicity. And if you haven't got the heart of the business right, you'll get found out.